Hello, guys. My name's Sebastian,
So, guys, my name is Luis.
and welcome to our very first episode of Transcend Talks. The purpose of this collaboration of videos we're going to start doing is to really engage in a community of people that are open minded and I guess you can say, in a sense, freelance thinkers. We really want to engage with people that have really risen above current situations in any aspect of life and collaborate here. That way we can share that, like that old saying goes, iron sharpens iron. So, Luis, you want to tell them a little bit about what we're going to be talking about today?
So, we'll be talking about belief systems, how belief systems impact you as an individual, and we'll also be talking about worthiness or unworthiness.
Right.
So, we'll be talking about those two topics and how both of them tie in together.
Perfect. And really, again, I guess you can say our main objective here, again, is to engage with people that are open-minded, people that have risen above situations, people that like to read. They're not very opinionated. They have maybe, they have gathered knowledge from other sources and have really put together their own way of thinking, their own reality, I guess you can say. And we're really just wanting to express some of our viewpoints and really express the viewpoints of great thinkers throughout history and current today. So, belief systems. What is this belief system we're talking about here?
Belief systems. So, beliefs is a very important part of our lives. A lot of people don't know about this, but beliefs is what dictates our lives. We think it's an invisible thing out there, but in reality, it's really impacting you every single second. So if you have a negative belief, you're going to have a negative life. If you have a positive belief, you're going to have a positive belief. Robert Anton Wilson is a very well-known author. He says that belief system, an acronym for belief system, is BS. So it's all BS. It doesn't matter if it's positive.
No pun intended, right?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. It's all BS. So you can choose whatever belief system out there, and it can help you or hinder you. So it doesn't matter what belief system you get. So you need to choose wisely the belief that is going to progress in your life. And another well-known philosopher, Rene Descartes, he wrote he has a quote that says, "I think, therefore I am." So that means that whatever thoughts you have, whatever beliefs, whatever perceptions you might have, that is the reality you're living in. So if it's positive, like I mentioned, if it's positive or negative, that's the reality you're living in.
I love that. I think, therefore I am. That's profound when you really break that down. Wow, that's
that makes you realize how much potential we have as a human being. We're not just victims of society. We have the power to create the reality we want. We can bend reality to our favor. We don't have to think that we're victims of Illuminati or secret society or the government. No, it puts the ball in your court, saying that you're the one that is responsible to your world. You're the one that creates your reality. We've seen it countless times in history. There's been so many great thinkers and sages out there that have told us these things. This is not original. This is not from us. This has been...
We wish we were that original.
I know, we wish. But it's been said throughout history, and these great thinkers have told us that, you are making your reality. And even, I'm not going to dive into quantum physics, but quantum physics even states...
The next talk, we'll
do that in another video. But quantum physics has proven that we are in constant creation into our reality. So even science backs this claim up. I'm not saying this is fairy tale. This is actual science as well. So we'll talk about that in another video. But I don't know what you want to talk about.
Again, this is some powerful stuff we're going to be talking about. But just to add on, the belief system, really try to think about things like this. whenever we see someone who's fairly accomplished, whether it's in the health industry, whether they're monetarily, millionaires, billionaires, or successful in really any aspect of life, we almost feel that it's not tangible for us, realistically speaking. We almost feel that if at birth, all the greats throughout history, even currently, um, we think of it as almost as a fairy tale story. Couldn't get that out. A fairy tale story, almost as if at birth, some fairy said, you know what, Leonardo da Vinci, you're going to be the greatest artist in the world one day. We're going to sprinkle some dust on you. You're just lucky. Yeah, you're the lucky one. Bill Gates, you're just going to be the lucky one. Everyone else, unfortunately, sorry. No, it
No, that's
doesn't.
not the
It doesn't
case.
quite work like
It's
that.
not the case. It comes with hard work, both mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just consciously working on yourself.
Absolutely.
We as human beings need to stop wasting our energy on celebrities that we will never meet, maybe in a lifetime we'll never see, we'll never get to know. We got to stop wasting our time on watching the news, which is always negative.
Media bias. That's actually a
Media,
thing. They only put things that give them good ratings.
yeah. I mean, in psychology, they state that people don't pay attention to positive things. It's been proven that with negativity, people are drawn to that. But that's because that's our human biology. We're just so attracted to negativity. So it's up to us, the individual, to overcome that and to take responsibility for our lives. And that means paying attention to what information you take in, what belief systems, the people you hang around with. You have to consciously start paying attention to those things.
Exactly, and a good point. And you're kind of probably wondering, well, how do I know? You know, you might say, oh well, Kim Kardashian only watch it to be recreational. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess to an extent, you spend 20 minutes every day just for relaxation purposes. That's fine and dandy. But really, what we're really trying to grasp here on this concept is that you really have to hold yourself accountable. You can't be cowardice and say luck. People get what they want because of luck. No, that's a cowardice statement. The people that get what they want really believe profoundly that what they're doing and that the actions that they're taking are going to get them this desired outcome. T. Harvey Eker, he's the author of this book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. He says in the book, very, very simply, he says, feeling this worthiness, feeling this sense of purpose is really a matter of perspective. If you feel that you're not worthy enough to achieve anything great, financially speaking, if you want to be financially independent, a millionaire, you want to be the greatest artist in the world, the best band in the world, whatever it is, you truly have to believe it. And you have to take the necessary, you got to pay the dues first before you get what you want. You got to pay in full first, the sacrifices, everything that you got to do, you got to pay in full first. And people don't want to do that. And hopefully, if you're watching this video, you're not going to be like everyone else. You're going to acknowledge that you are, in fact, in control of your destiny. And with following these concepts of, again, the secrets of the millionaire mind, it's a matter of perspective. If you feel that you are worthy, then you are. It's that simple. It almost sounds a little too simple.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me what? To do a great things, a fairy doesn't have to sprinkle dust? Exactly what I'm saying. It's a misconception that these things for these people might have happened overnight, whatever. No, it's years of work, years of refined trial by error. I don't even like error. These experiments that we do, we just refine. We do these things to better ourselves and progress forward.
So, as far as the practical aspect of this and how to do it, you're probably asking, how do I start doing this? Start reclaiming your mind. Start paying attention to every thought, every belief, every perception you might have. So on a daily basis, and this isn't a daily basis, you can't expect this just to do it one time or meditate one time and that's it. No, this is a continuing practice, and it has to be a habit of consciously paying attention to your thoughts.
Absolutely.
So start paying attention to every thought that comes in, because every thought, even though it might not seem like it's something or it doesn't exist, your thoughts are shaping your reality. So you have to consciously start paying attention to the kind of thoughts you have. And most people, and I'm also guilty of this, I'm not perfect, but most people have negative self-talk. So they always shoot themselves in the foot, always talk negative, and with that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you have to realize that your thoughts are creating your reality. So that has to be instilled in your mind, that you're creating your reality with your thoughts. So pay attention to your thoughts and pay attention to the perceptions, the beliefs you've been harboring for years, and start writing in the journal, meditate, or read. Just read books. I'm a big advocate of books. Books have really helped me in my life.
They change your life.
They truly change your life. You start reading from great thinkers that have already solved problems that you are trying to figure out, and they already wrote it down. You just have to find the information, and once you read it, you're amazed at how there's information out there. You just have to start looking for it.
Yeah. Don't learn the hard way, right? Reading kind of cuts that curve for you. If you read, the more you read, and I'm not talking fiction, horror stories. No, read some past philosophers. Read some scientists writing books now. Meditation, all aspects. Have a wide range of knowledge. That way, you're like a chef with more ingredients. Yeah, pretty much. So practically, yeah, just retain as much credible knowledge as you can. Believe in yourself, and you really will start to see things change. It's almost like you're being pulled. I'm not talking positive thinking, although this is a form of it. I'm talking about really being aware and changing your perception on what you might have normally put a negative connotation on. Switch it, invert that. Try to get the positive out of it. Try to learn something from it, and you'll see. As day by day goes by, you're almost being pulled into this new version of you, to this new version of excellence, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Really,
from our experience, I mean, we did not change overnight.
Yeah.
This has been a continuing practice. Myself reading, meditation, Sebastian with reading, and also I'm assuming praying, right?
Mentorship,
seminars, mentorship, which crazy. I'm like, actually no, I do have mentors, but
books can be a form of mentorship.
Books, and that's good. Some other sources online, but we're just inviting people who either think like us or want to change for the better. So we're not leading this. We want an act.
It's almost like a community we're trying to form here.
We're trying to have people cooperate along with us. We want to see other people, how they've advanced in their life, both business, financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically. We want all those people that just want to change on all aspects. They want to change for the better. And the way that society has been going with and everything, it's always a negative and never progressing, and it's always just been the same course. So we want to.
It's almost like a conformity, right?
Yeah,
it's just kind of like,
people have to conform, and
this is life.
This is life, wow. And yet there's so many problems out there that need to be solved. Global warming, a lot of hunger, worldwide hunger. There's so many things that need to be solved out there, and we just want to start connecting with those people that want to make a change.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know what else you want to add.
I guess that concludes this topic of self-belief, believing in yourself. We invite you guys to, again, this is like a collaboration of we want some great thinkers, some people have really risen above certain situations throughout their life that they have learned from and have benefited from. Go ahead and leave a comment below and really tell us about a situation where you might have not believed in yourself because you might have not felt that that goal you set. I mean, realistically speaking, you know, if you're 5 foot and wanted to be a professional NBA player, I mean, realistically speaking, you know what I mean? Write down something that you lack self belief because you just felt that, you know, you had a better chance of getting the lottery than really attaining that because you lack that self belief. Leave a comment below if it's a little too personal.
You can message us too.
Message us on
You
Facebook.
can message us.
Right, we'll have the link right here for you. So that pretty much concludes this segment.
Concludes this episode. So we'll be posting other episodes. I'll be talking about other things, but if you just let us know if you have any questions. If you want to collaborate along with us, if you just want to talk to us, that's all fine and dandy. Just let us know. We'll be doing our thing. So,
all right, guys.
All right, guys.
Talk to you next time. Stay on the rise.